Hello, hello. Happy Friday, everybody. It's Friday. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm Stephanie. We're in my sewing room. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my sewing room and welcome to Friday Sews. I'm so excited to be here. This is Friday. We talk a little bit of sewing, a little bit of life, a little bit of whatever's on our mind. Shall we chat? Let's pretend we each have a cup of coffee or something we love. I'm not a coffee drinker. If you have a favorite coffee, maybe that should be the question. I always like to start with a little bit of sewing, and I have something old and something new. So let's just start with something old. That's this Harper Cardi. It's a cardigan, Sinclair Patterns. This is the Harper. And this is different than my past that I've made because this is the long version instead of the duster. So the duster's longer. It's ankle, and it has two little slits on the sides. And then this is the long version, and it has a band on the bottom, which I love because that was way easier to hem than slits on the sides for me. So love this length, but I love that duster too. So first I'm gonna show you a picture of my first dusters, and then I'll show you me wearing this. Should we do that? Okay, here we go. This is the Harper. This is the long version, and that was twisted. So it has the band that goes all the way around the lapel. Band's right here. And this one has a band right here as well in the pockets. I think this length is super flattering and very comfy. So there's that. And then these are the new pants that I made out of a new pattern that I tried. And I think it's going to be a real winner. It's just nice, super comfy. So what do you think? It's a keeper. Okay, so what do you think? Don't you love this soft sweater material? Love, love, love. And with it, I'm wearing a new pattern. This is new to me. It's pants. This is Butterick 6494, and it's a pull-on pant. I searched through all my patterns to choose this on purpose. I wanted something between my wide leg pants, which I've been showing in the last few videos if you want to look back into my videos, and then something between wide leg and leggings right in the middle. So this is it. And I went through quite a few to determine this one. I even pulled them out like to see how wide was the bottom of the leg, and this one, perfect. Can I just say perfect? So I'm wearing my tester pants, and there's everything I don't like about these test pants, but everything that I love about it is this pattern. Say yes, triple star, yes. So what I don't love is I don't love this fabric, and I knew that because that's why I picked it for my test. Don't mind wasting it. It's just too nylon-y feeling. It doesn't have that rich double brush poly feel to it. It has that thin nylon-y. Very stretchy, super comfy. I will wear these pants for sure. Also, I hacked this pattern the way I always do. I put my yoga waistband on it. And I'm gonna say that, do you use the yoga waistband? I'm gonna put up my video here about how to do that. It's for the waist for two reasons. One, comfort. A yoga waistband is way more comfortable than pretty much any waistband, including elastic. Elastic, to get it tight enough to hold your pants up, you still feel that little tiny piece of elastic. Ow, it's choky. And I'm super into comfort around my waist, always have been. The other reason I like the yoga waistband over elastic is because elastic around your waistband, unless it's stretched all the way out, is just kind of puckery. And the yoga waistband is flat. So you just pull your shirt down and it's flat right there. So comfort, and I think it looks better. So I did the yoga waistband. And if you want to see me doing that on something very similar to this, my fast and easy beginner pants video on that other pattern, same way I put it together. So there's that. These pants came together so quickly. So easy. Love it. Do you want to hear it? You want to hear a little tip how I do this? Okay, you know I'm into fast and easy. So here's how I make pants. I always make my pants, they're all pull on pretty much, so I make them the same way. You want to hear this? Are you interested? Okay, so I take the front and back right sides together. So there's a back and there's a front, one leg. There's a back and there's a front, one leg. And I clip them all the way down both sides, okay? So now I have both my pant legs clipped on both sides. set aside. There's my yoga waistband. I clip right sides together, clip my sides there. So then I go over to my serger and I serge my pants. I like to start from the top to the bottom always. So I go and I do the pant legs, then I do my yoga waistband, and now I come over here and I clip my crotch, go over and serge my crotch, and then I fold my waistband over and I clip it to the pants. It's all right sides together at this point because you fold the yoga band wrong sides together, so it's only rights at this point. Everything's right. So then I serge that waistband, done. Then I fold up my hem, done. That's how I do pants. So it's like the instructions are always different, and that's how I do it. I kind of came with my own way. So those are my two, old and new. Very much excited. And I really think that this sweater needs a blue pair of pants and a t-shirt. Wouldn't that be cute? And I see up behind you is my fabric, and I see a perfect blue to go with the sweater. So I feel like if this sewing journey with me is a car, that I'm constantly driving along, knowing where I'm going, and then I take a turn. And that was these pants. And now I want more pants to go with this sweater. So my list of to-do is always changing. It's always changing. So that's my sewing, and I have a couple of projects. I need to make more of these Harper Cardis for others. So if you follow my channel, you know that I don't sew for other people. It's not fun. It's like a work, and suddenly my joy is all work. But I promised a couple of these to relatives, and so I'm going to just barrel through, get them done, send them off, and get back to me again. Me. That's my sewing journey. I'm not going to apologize for it. That's just the way it is. So that's it. Old and new sewing, and a couple of Cardis coming up, and then back to me again, and I'll let you know next week what I'm working on. And I'll show you the Cardis that I'm sending off, because I'm getting those done. Just getting them done. On the personal, I want to say that it's been raining. If you're watching the news, California, a lot of rain. It's nothing huge yet, but it could get there, you know. Last year we had tons of flooding, so we'll see this year if we get that again. But it's been raining, and you know what I say about rain? It's sewing weather. Can you see out the window? It's sewing weather. If you hear a chainsaw in the rain, the PG&E people are here cutting more trees down, and they work all weather. They're out there in the rain cutting trees down. More power to them. You got to work, and what's a little rain in the forest, right? I hope they're not cutting down any favorite trees. It is what it is. They cut what they want. One more sewing thing I want to share. This. I shared this in a haul from Madame Sew, and I'm not affiliated with Madame Sew in any way. I'm just telling you I love these scissors. They are awesome. I just update, love these electric scissors. I probably would love any electric scissors, but these are the ones I have, and they work like a dream. They just cut like butter. Just cut, boom. When you get to a curve, it just goes right around that corner. Get a nice little curve. If you haven't tried electric scissors, oh my gosh, you will love them. They're a little loud. I don't care. I can cut something out so much easier, and it's more accurate, and it's faster. And you know I like fast. So, Madame Sew. I'll put a link to that in my description, so you can go click on that. All right, let's see here. I have two more things, and then at the end I want to leave you with a little bit of gardening update. Would that be okay? That's my plan. Okay, move this out of the way. Let me show you something. Okay, these are the two things I wanted to share next, and I'll share this one first. So this is something that I'm excited about. I love sharing things with you guys that I love, and sometimes I get a little credit, sometimes I get no credit, most of the time no credit. And this I would get credit to share, but I love it. Now I've been using Doterra oils, essential oils and products for a long time, off and on. I've used other things and I always come back to this. So I decided to share it as an affiliate. So I have opened an account and I have a link. And if you're interested in checking it out, I can save you 25%. So I hope you don't mind me sharing that. If you're looking for doTERRA, or you're looking for essential oils or healthy, non-toxic things for your family and your health and your house, then check out my link and shop around, look around. And if you buy something, then I want to say how much I appreciate that and grateful for you to even take a look. I appreciate that. This is one that I just got lately, and it's a essentials kit, and it has a whole lot of stuff in here that I'm in love with. And if you want to follow this journey as I discover more things and want to share, I'm going to be doing that on my Instagram and Facebook stories. So if you're interested in just seeing what I come up with, follow me there, and I will share more of that there. But I'm thanking you in advance just for letting me share that with you. I appreciate that. So grateful. Because, you know, I'm online, and I'd love to find ways to justify my time here, which I love, love, love. So that was something, a little journey that I've been searching for, just the right thing to share that I could feel good about. Enough said. Okay, this has a story. So I love Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. I love, love, love looking at all that stuff. I'm not somebody who gets totally caught up in it and spends a lot of time, but I have a few people I love to look at. I think my Instagram is probably my favorite spot to go, and I love to share and look. And lately, my channel's full of sewing. Lots of sewing. I like a little decor, a little fashion, but I've sort of lately kind of just stumbled into, probably through the gardening. I've been looking for more gardening. I stumbled into like homesteading, which is, these women just do it all. I could never do that. They do it all, the chickens and goats and garden, and they make everything from scratch. I don't even like to cook, so I can't be a homesteader, but I love watching their little videos. And this channel, I'm going to give you a link to her channel if you want to go take a look. And she posted this pictures of repurposing an old quilt, and she made the cutest things. So I'm going to show you some pictures as I'm talking. She had some oven mitts, she had some little pillows, and oh my gosh, so cute. So if you want to take a look, if you're on Instagram, you can follow her there. And I just immediately knew I wanted to try that. I knew I wanted to try that. And then if I wasn't sure I wanted to try that, I was in a thrift store, not a thrift store, it was actually an antique store. It's kind of they're almost the same sometimes, but I was in a store, antique store, and they had some, let me just show you. Cute little heart pillow. I just thought, I want to make that. So I was on my way to my hairdresser yesterday, and I thought I could stop by one of my favorite thrift stores. It's a thrift store, so you really gotta dig. You know, there's not always lovely things in there, but I always find something. So I thought I'll just pull in there and see if they have a quilt. And then I got lazy. I didn't really want to stop, and I just drove right past it. And I was talking to myself saying, you know, why don't you just look? Why do you have to just drive right past it? I'm thinking there wasn't going to be anything. I was being negative Nelly. So I was thinking there's not going to be a quilt like what I'm looking for in there. They usually just have like 1980s comforters that nobody wants. So I turned around and I went back and I walked in, and sure enough, a bunch of 80s ugly stuff, you know, nylon-y fake satin. Blech, blech. So I go around the corner and la! This was hanging there. It's insane. Look, you saw the pictures. This is exactly what I needed. So I grabbed it. I didn't even open it. I didn't hold it out. I just grabbed it, walked up, paid for it, $6. $6. This is huge. This is huge. And so let's take a look. I haven't looked at it. I don't even know why it's there. Oh, I can see. It's totally worn out. Oh, I kind of like those parts, you know, lovingly worn. This looks handmade. This is handmade, you guys. Oh my gosh, how did they do this? How did they do all these little stitches? This is totally handmade. I can see it. Wow. Okay. Oh, look at this. Tulips are my favorite flower. Isn't that amazing? So let's just see. Well, I know it's because it's worn out. That's why they had it for $6, because, you know, it's, oh, here's a stain. Oh, that stain repeats. Something spilled that was pink. So, but there's a lot of good stuff here. A lot of good stuff. It's very worn, but I kind of like that part. I think that gives it that vintagey feel. So now it's like I have to fight the urge to collect quilts. I don't want to have like 10 of these. I'm never going to stick with this little hobby for all that long. I know myself, but I also know that it was such a feeling of such a win to find this quilt that now I'll be looking. Right? So I hope I don't end up with like 10 of these. But I'm really excited to see what I decide to make. I've been on Pinterest saving all kinds of little things you can make with old quilts. And I'm just excited to do something. So it's on the list. What do you think? Is that a score or what? All right, let me put this over here out of your view. So I'm gonna leave you with my daffodils. They're starting to come up. There's a little town that I turned a corner and saw this. How amazing are those daffodils? This is crazy, right? I mean, they're just so in bloom right now. They're a little lower elevation. That means it's coming here too. It's going to be blooming. And then right behind the daffodils are the tulips. So it begins. I can't wait for flowers. So I'm going to leave you with just a couple pictures of my daffodils coming, poking up. And I have lots of kind of garden plans rolling around my head, things that I want to share. So more to come on that. Lots of fun. And I just want to thank you so much for stopping by and watching my channel. I so appreciate you. I look forward to visiting with you in the comments, and thumbs up if you don't mind, and hit the subscribe and the little bell. I really appreciate that. And I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Tell me what you're making. You know, I love hearing that. I get all kinds of ideas from you guys. And if you don't know, go through the comments and see what everyone else is making with a little notepad. You're going to want it. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you next time. Bye now.